What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today. Another very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about One UI 7.0 stable rollout, and in particular I just received One UI 7 yesterday on my Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. Now of course this is a phone that was released exclusively in Korea, so this is not a US phone. That's why I received the update yesterday on April 7th, because the One UI 7 rollout started in Korea for the Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6, Z Fold Special Edition, and the Galaxy S24 series. In the US, we still have to wait until April 10th, but by looking at this update, I can tell you guys some unfortunate news for not only people getting the stable One UI 7 update on older phones, but also our Galaxy S25 users out there. We're going to talk about that today. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys, make sure you check out the website sammyguru.com, covering the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. And of course, we've been covering all the One UI 7 stuff you need to know over there, so bookmark the website, check back daily as the rollout continues globally for all models, etc. Samsung is a little bit delayed, gotta give it that. It's a little disappointing, but it should be finished rolling out to most markets on the newest phones by the end of this week. Also, if you guys are buying an S25 Edge, Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7 in the US, check out our mystery box program, tap on the phone you're interested in, put in your phone number, your email, you get a free case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand, other randomly inserted goodies when you pre-order through our link on launch day. You pay nothing, we cover all the shipping. The details are in the pinned comment and description below. So first of all, let me just show you guys. Very excited to get this on my Z Fold Special Edition because I love this phone, but I wasn't using it as much because it had One UI 6.1.1, and of course I have, One UI 7 on my S24 Ultra, my S25 Ultra, my Z Fold 6, I'm running the beta. Yesterday I got it, April 7th, 10:52 a.m. I was still in Vegas because we were on a short little vacation, now back in the office here in Phoenix. April 1st, 2025 security patch ending in BYCK, 5,094.99 megabytes, over 5 gigabytes for this. And of course the changelog is basically the same changelog that we've seen many, many times on the most recent betas for the Galaxy S24 series, the Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6. Now, really nothing has changed from that recent Z Fold 6 beta. Because this is a foldable, obviously, it's going to look very similar to the Z Fold 6 beta because the Z Fold 6 and the Z Fold Special Edition are very similar from kind of a build standpoint. But overall, this one's very, very fluid. The animations maybe seem a tad bit slower on the stock ones out of the box. And another thing is, Home Up does not work in Good Lock on the Z Fold SE right away. I might try to sideload a more current version, but I got an update for it out of the box. If you go to Good Lock here, and Home Up does not allow you to tune your animations on the Special Edition. So if you go here, go to Home Up, you'll see it says Home Up's being renewed, like it did a few months ago on the beta before they brought the new version. So I'm probably gonna have to install a newer version, but you can see Good Lock here, because this is a Korean phone, has Terrace with all the various cool updates over there. Anyway, on to the bad news, and that is this. The battery icon on the Z Fold Special Edition is still the super fat battery icon that we've seen time and time again on the Galaxy S24 beta. You guys can see right here, there's that really chunky battery icon. Of course, it doesn't look quite as chunky maybe on here just because this phone obviously has a smaller screen than the S24 Ultra. It's not quite as wide. But here is the bad news. I'm pretty sure, based on the fact that we've seen this on all the S24 and S23 betas, the Z Fold 6, the Z Flip 6, the S25 series is probably going to get this fatter and shorter battery icon with the April update. And here's the reason why I think that is the case. You can see here that when you play live notifications, you do have the music on the Z Fold SE, and you also have that on the S24 Ultra. However, if we slide in the Galaxy S25 Ultra on the recent build, this is the build from March, and you go down to lock screen and AOD, you'll notice that under Now Bar, we do not have the live notifications yet for music. It's nowhere to be found. So that leads me to believe that perhaps Samsung is changing the size and width of that battery icon to accommodate some space up there in the status bar, just to space things out a little bit. Now, however, what I don't understand is, look at all this dead space here that's never utilized inside of the status bar. I know that Samsung perhaps wants to make things look a little bit better spaced. All of these icons actually get crammed a little bit on this version with the fatter icon. I personally think the battery icon looks a lot better on the S25 Ultra, but if this is the sacrifice you have to make in order to get the live notifications from music, I suppose I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Otherwise, most of the other features are the same, except of course, there's no now brief on the Z Fold SE. We don't expect that to be in any of the stable One UI 7 updates, as it looks like it's going to remain a Galaxy S25 exclusive feature. You guys will have to let me know what you think about this. So let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be upset if you get the shorter, fatter battery icon on your Galaxy S25? Because it looks like that's going to happen. Samsung is rolling it out in all the stable builds to the older phones of One UI 7. The April update is probably going to bring that, but you're also going to get music player live notifications. Is it worth the sacrifice? Let me know in the comments description below. Check out sammyguru.com for all the latest Samsung news, including One UI 7 updates. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.